Okay, so you know that feeling when you're alone at 3 a.m., your phone dies, and your brain goes, what if something is watching you right now? Yeah, multiply that by Jupiter. Multiply it by a space station. Multiply it by 72 hours of being the only thing on the menu for something that doesn't even breathe oxygen. Hi, you're the astrophysicist who survived Erebus. Spoiler, barely. And no, this isn't a creepypasta. This isn't a "and then I woke up" situation. This is the kind of story that made the European Space Agency lock a file away for 40 years. So grab your emotional support water bottle, put your phone on DND, and listen, because if you ever end up on a station near Jupiter, you need to know what not to open. So there's this little probe, right? Persephone, cute name. Every week, she goes down into Jupiter's atmosphere, sniffs some methane, comes back. Boring, routine, the kind of mission you could do in your sleep. Except this time she was 6 hours late. And you're sitting in the control room, drinking your third cup of recycled coffee, and the alert pops up. Red, not orange, not yellow. Biological anomaly detected. And you're thinking biological? You're in low Jupiter orbit. There's nothing biological out here. That's the whole point. So you pull up the docking camera, and you see Persephone. But her hull isn't shiny anymore. It's covered in this dark, twitching slime, like the ship is breathing. And the sample bay, which is supposed to have sealed glass vials, something inside is moving. You freeze for 20 seconds. 20 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, right? Tell that to your nightmares. Because in those 20 seconds, the biologist opens the bay, and at 4:03 a.m., his comms go silent. At 4:09 a.m., the camera catches him running, but not toward the escape pod. The other way. Yeah, that's when you know. This isn't a malfunction. This is a hunt. Okay, let me describe the thing to you, because alien is a lazy word, and these things, they deserve a better introduction. First, no fixed shape. Like, imagine a dog-sized blob that can stretch into a fiber thinner than your pinky. They can slide under any door, any vent, any gap your anxiety didn't know existed. Second, they don't need air. Actually, oxygen makes them faster, more aggressive, like they're on space crack. Third, the sound. Oh my God, the sound. It's not something you hear. It's something you feel. In your chest, in your jaw, in that primal part of your brain that remembers being prey. You call it the lullaby of giving up. Because when it starts, every cell in your body wants to sit down, curl up, and just stop. And the worst part? They don't reproduce like normal things. They digest organic matter and then restructure it into more of them. The biologist, he became 3 of them in under an hour. So, yeah, rule number 1 on Erebus, do not let them touch you. So now it's just you for 1,000 square meters of murder maze and a rescue team that's 72 hours away. 72 hours, 3 days, on a station where the lights turn off to save power, where the vents connect every single module, where the artificial gravity only slows you down. They just stick to everything like angry purple toothpaste. You have 3 tools. A broken ultrasound emitter gives you 20 seconds of confusion before they recalibrate. A door log, because every time you open one, you're gambling with your face, your brain, which honestly was not built for this. You're a physicist. You do math. You don't do running for your life in the dark while something learns your footsteps. But here's the thing gens will understand. You have no choice but to lock in. No pause menu. No respawn. No, maybe it's just a dream. At 9:45 a.m., you find a mechanic. Guy is hiding in a maintenance closet with his tools. He says, and you quote, "I have gear." 3 words. Absolute king energy. Then you find the doctor and the kid, 26 years old. 1 scratch on his shoulder. Already turning purple. Already becoming material. The doctor gives him 18 hours. Maybe 20 if he freezes the arm. Rescue needs 72. The kid doesn't cry. Doesn't scream. He just says, "Then you understand." And that breaks you more than any monster ever could. Okay, time for the main character moment nobody asked for. You notice they avoid Module C. Why? Because Module C is kept at minus 60 degrees Celsius. Cold storage, geology samples. So you think, what if you turn Modules A and B into a freezer? Flood them with nitrogen, pump in the cold air, drop the temperature to minus 55 degrees Celsius. A literal cold trap. Only one problem. The temperature controls for Module A, inside Module A, where most of them are hanging out. Classic. So you tell the mechanic. You go to Module F, open the vent from the outside. I'll go into A, punch the code and pray. His response? You owe me a drink. Bet. You stand outside Module A for 3 minutes. Not because you're scared, you're past scared. You're in that weird calm before dying state TikTok tries to romanticize but gets wrong. You open the door. Darkness, but not normal darkness. Thick darkness, moving darkness, and that low-frequency hum, the lullaby vibrating in your ribs. 7 of them. You count by the vibrations in the air. 3 left, 2 on the ceiling, 2 near the control panel. You walk 20 meters. Something touches your heel. Not attacked, testing, like it's curious. You hit the ultrasound. 20 seconds. You run. You hit the panel. Type the code. Wrong. Type again. Wrong. Your hands are shaking so bad you can't feel your fingers. 3rd time. Enter. The cooling system roars to life. The mechanic's voice in your ear. Vents open. Nitrogen flowing. And your ultrasound dies. Battery empty. Last 10 meters in complete darkness. No sound except your own heartbeat and the lullaby getting louder. You slam the door shut behind you. Fall to your knees. Give yourself 90 seconds to not be okay. Then get up, because the station isn't safe yet. And neither are you. Here's where the story splits. Ending A. The survivor ending. Rescue comes early. 5 hours early. Your backup antenna did its job. The mechanic makes it. The doctor makes it. But he never looks anyone in the eye again. The kid? The kid doesn't make it. You sit on the rescue ship watching Erebus get smaller, and you realize surviving doesn't feel like winning. It feels like borrowing time. That night on Earth, in a clean white hospital room, you hear a car outside. Normal sound. And you flinch, because for a second, it sounds like the lullaby. Ending B. The you become the plot twist ending. In Ending B, the ultrasound dies earlier. Not in Module A. In a hallway, on your way to get spare batteries. You're 140 meters from the escape pod. The floor ahead is covered in purple slime. Not behind you. Ahead of you. They have predicted where you would run. You fall. Your flashlight goes out. Complete darkness. The lullaby comes from everywhere. Not in your ears. In your bones. And then something touches you. Not cold. Warm. Like it's welcoming you. You don't scream. You sit down. And you listen. After that, the rescue team finds a mechanic alive. He says, the north hallway stopped humming, but something started knocking. Rhythmic, like astrophysicists thinking knock. They never find you. But 14 objects leave Erebus before it falls into Jupiter. 13 small ones, one larger one. The larger one is on a course toward the inner solar system, toward Earth, and 40 years later, a declassified report says, if something reaches Earth, it won't come as an enemy. It will come as someone we know. So, yeah, that's your story. Look, you're not being told this to scare you. Okay, maybe a little. But here's the real horror. It's not that they're stronger than you. It's that they learn. And once something learns you, you're not running from it anymore. You're running toward whatever it's becoming. So next time you're alone at 3 a.m. and your phone glitches, or your dog stares at the wall, or you feel that low hum in your chest that has no source, don't ignore it. Just know, in space, no one can hear you scream, but they can feel your heartbeat from very far away. And some of them are patient enough to wait until you stop running. This has been your log. You were the astrophysicist on Erebus. Current status? That's for the declassified files to decide. End the transmission.